Hope you are ready with the poetry text. We shall explain the poem Abou ben Adhem on the request of the literature teacher. Today I am teaching the poem Abou ben Adhem. Are you all ready, all of you? Ready? Take your text. It's page number 35. It seems. In the new book, it is page number is different. Please locate it. Open it. Abou ben Adhem. It's a narrative poem, a fable-like poem. That's a beautiful message in the poem. Before to come to the theme of the poem, let me introduce the poet Leigh, English poet, writer and essayist, a very liberal, deep devotee and a faither in God. The essence and basic theme of this poem, I don't spend much time on the oath enough. Let's discuss it later, okay? Let me bring your attention to the poem. This is a beautiful poem, Abou ben Adhem, that tells a narrative or little story about the importance of loving our fellow being. The real faith and devotion is not only worshipping God, but love our fellow beings, which is very discouragingly deteriorating, diminishing today. So in this present scenario, and for years, ages, this has been the theme of several creations and poems. Fellow beings and concern for them. Okay. When it comes to this, there is a historical reference to this, a historical allusion, that is the figure of speech. When a reference is given to a poem, the figure of speech is called an allusion. Who is this raising hand? Who is this? Would you like to ask something? Sarthak? Are you waiting to ask something, please? No, fine. Back to the poem. Actually, this Abou ben Adhem was a Muslim Sufi saint. A Sufi, a Persian. He was in Persia, who was declared or venerated, considered as a saint, a holy person after his death. He adopted the life of a mystic, sacrificed, left, renounced everything, renounced the pleasures and happiness of the world, and chose the life of a saint. So he is popularly known as a Sufi saint. So he chose a simple way of life. In biblical revolutions, in the context of Bible, there is a similar saint, Saint Francis. Both of their lives have similarities. These two, Francis Assisi and this Abou ben Adhem, the Sufi saint of Persia, chose the life of an ascetic. They left the worldly pleasures, money, wealth, fame, and became a real saint, a holy person. So actually this poem, Leigh adopted the theme or borrowed this theme from Abou ben Adhem, the Sufi saint's life. The summary of the poem is love for our fellow beings. If you want to love God, if you want to prove that you are a real devotee of God, you have to consider your fellow beings around you. You have to love your fellow beings. So that is called humanity, a thing that is very badly diminishing today. Okay. So this has been portrayed actually in this poem, or the poet is portraying the heavenly feeling of a devotee by name Abou ben Adhem. Actually, the poet himself is speaking through Abou ben Adhem, because he is a poet. Leigh was a deep believer, a deep devotee. Through Abou ben Adhem, he is sharing, he is declaring his solidarity, deep faith in God through this poem. Let me take your, I don't waste much time on a detailed explanation. Please come to the poem. Abou ben Adhem, may his tribe increase. This poem has two stanzas. First one is a 14-line stanza, and the second one is a 4-line stanza. Okay, and the rhyming scheme is AABB, increase, peace, room, bloom. That is the rhyming scheme followed, and the tone of the poem is emotional and divine. Even the atmosphere is also divine. The setting of the poem is the cell room of Abou ben Adhem, a simple, deep devotee of God. When this poem often opens, Abou ben Adhem, that's the name of the speaker in this poem. May his tribe increase, evoke one night from a deep dream of peace, and so within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel waiting in book of gold. Exceeding peace had made Ben Adhem bold, and to the presence in the room he said, "What writest thou?" The vision raised its head, and with a look made of all sweet accord, answered, "The names of those who love the Lord." "And is mine one?" said Abou. "Nay, not so," replied the angel. Abou spoke more low, but cheerily still answered, "I pray thee, then write me as one that loves his fellow being, fellow men." The angel wrote and vanished. The next night, it came again with a great awakening light and showed the names whom love of God had blessed. And lo, Ben Adhem's name led all the rest. A very simple but a beautiful, heart-touching theme, beautifully lyricized, written by the poet. Okay. Now, Abou ben Adhem, may his tribe in grace. Let me explain. Hey, do you understand? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, do you understand my explanation? If you want to ask something, please. Clear or not? If clear, raise your thumbs, please, hands. If not, okay. You are ask your doubts, okay? Even in the midst of the explanation, you are free to ask your doubts. Thank you. Abou ben Adhem, may his tribe increase. In bracket, there is a phrase. May his tribe increase. In English, it is called a parenthesis. An additional note is given in bracket. Term is parenthesis. May his tribe increase. Poem begins with the protagonist, the speaker of the poem, Abou ben Adhem. He is directly introduced. May his tribe increase. Why? Because the life, when we go through this poem till the end, we can understand his name, or this Abou ben Adhem is worth remembering for generation to come. Generation to come, or the future generation will be proud of this man, Abou ben Adhem. Why? That's why may his tribe increase. Let his tribe increase, flourish, or let this kind of people flourish a lot, and let this world be blessed with the humanity of people like Abou ben Adhem. That is why let his tribe increase. So his next generation is going to be remembered and to be proud by the good name of Abou ben Adhem. Awoke one night from a deep dream of peace. Deep dream of peace. Phrase is very significant. He woke up from his sleep one day. Awoke one night from a deep dream of peace. Deep dream of peace means it's a very meditative and restful mood. Only people who have a peaceful life, who have a serene, who are in tranquility, who has cheerful mind, who have happiness, who experience happiness and peace in life can be in a deep and peaceful night. And Abou ben Adhem is such a person. Okay, an innocent, without any stains of sin, no stains of sins. Why is he so? We will come to know. He awoke from a deep sleep, peaceful sleep. Understood the meaning of these two lines? Clear? Okay. And saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel writing in the book of gold. So, wait. Okay. People are joining. And saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich. Moonlight in his room is making the room, atmosphere of the room rich. Plus, and like a lily in bloom, like a lily in the blue. What is likeable? It's a figure of speech used in this context. Is like it is a simile. When two things are compared, that means moonlight in his room is compared with a lily flower or a flower. Both are white. Moonlight creates white light, or makes everything white. Even lily, the flower is also white. Lily makes a heavenly feeling. It is connected with God and divine things. Okay, that is why this particular terms are a comparison is used here. Moonlight and lily, figure of speech used here is a simile, like a lily. When two things are compared using the word as and like, the figure of speech is simile, simile. So this is the first figure of speech used in the poem, like a lily in blue. So these two things, moonlight and lily, make the cell and the room of the Abou ben Adhem bright and makes like a heaven. Understood the literary meaning of it? This lily, it looks like when this moonlight enters this or falls on this room, it makes a white reflection or image, or makes everything bright like gold, like a lily flower. A lily in bloom, when it is blooming, or when a flower is born, it makes or when it becomes its entire complete form, it makes a white image and makes everything around it a heavenly feeling. That is what the poet says. So there is highly imagination. It is associated, highly associated with the mind of what's the character of Abou ben Adhem. Abou ben is living in a room which is whitened by the moonlight and the heavenly expression, heavenly feeling of Lily. Then what does he do? What makes this? Whose presence makes this room bright and heavenly? An angel writing in a book of gold. When he walks up from his deep, peaceful seat, in the brightness, white brightness of the room that was created by the moonlight and the lily plant or lily flower, he saw a messenger of God. That's the angel, a messenger of God. He's seen writing something in a golden book. This angel was writing something. Okay. Exceeding peace had made Ben Adhem bold, and to the presence in the room he said, exceeding peace. He was not scared of that creature or the object or the person sitting in the room. He's not scared, did not frighten him. Why? A man of peace is not scared of anything. Instead, he was strengthened by exceeding peace. He's a man of peace, exceeding abundantly, because those who can love others always experience peace in life. Therefore, Abou ben Adhem, with his peaceful or abundance of peace in his mind, becomes bold, become courageous, and asks the person in the room, and he asks a question: what writers do? What are you writing? What are you writing? The vision raised its head. Vision means the angel raised its head. It is seen, the angel is seen looking down and writing something in the golden book. It's golden. He is the messenger of God. So there is a acute brightness in the atmosphere. This is his questions. What are you writing? The vision angel raised its head, and with a look made of all sweet accord. Okay. Accordance is a blend of kindness and patience. Accordance is a blend of mixture of kind and patience in a person. Angel very peacefully, kindly looked at Abou ben Adhem and asked, and answered, the names of those who love the Lord. I am writing the names of those who love God. So this is a list. I'm making a list of those who deeply love Lord. Abou ben Adhem asks again, and is mine one? Is mine one? Is my name there in the list? Nay, not so. Nay means no. Your name is not there. Not so, replied the angel. Being a pious and kind man, being a man who experiences the happiness of peace, becomes bold and asks this question: is my name there along with in the list of those who love God? Angel replied, no, your name is not there. Abou spoke more low. Is there a frustration and disappointment in his? His voice became low. This is not a tone of discouragement. This is due to this humility, he asked. About spoke more low, but very cheerily. Still there is serene, happy, peaceful expression on his mind. With a cheerful, still without losing that peace and cheerfulness of his mind. Mind is the expression of one's face, is the expression of one's mind and heart. So his mind and heart speaks there without any tone of, without any stain of discouragement, disappointment, and frustration. He asks again, I pray thee. Pray means request thee, you. Old English. I request you then. Write me as one that loves his fellow men. Please write my name as a one who loves his fellow beings. Write my name as one who loves his neighbors, one fellow beings. And dear children, that is the essence of this poem, this line. Write me as one that loves his fellow men. That's the crux and the central theme of the poem. Only those who can love, who are kind, who are pious to their fellow beings can experience and love God. That's a central message of this poem. So that's the explanation of the first stanza. Abou ben Adhem wakes up one night from his deep peaceful sleep and sees an angel messenger of God in the moonlit white lily-like atmosphere, cell and room. He finds that the angel was writing something in a golden book. He asked the angel, what are you writing? Angel replied, I am writing the name of those who love God. Abou ben Adhem asked him, is my name there? Angel replied, no, your name is not there. Then there is a request, humble request from Abou ben Adhem. Could you please include my name? Would you be kind enough to write my name as a one who loves his fellow beings? Let me take you for a minute. The angel wrote and vanished. Angel wrote something and quickly disappeared, vanished from the vision. The next night, it came again with a great awakening light. See, the presence of the angel makes strengthened the peace and serenity of Abou ben Adhem. With a doubled energy, he comes back, the angel, and showed the name of who loved God had blessed, and show him the list of those whom love of God. This is different this time. Angel brings a list of those who are blessed by God for loving his fellow beings. Not those who love God, those who are loved by God, whom God loves, whom God blesses for a loving fellow beings. And lo, for his to surprise, Ben Adhem's name led, and the first name in the list was Abou ben Adhem. Beautiful, no? Think over it. Ask your doubts in the next class. So that's the end of the poem. Understood? समझ में है भाई? Raise hands if clear. All right.